Defending the clinch 3 ways. The first technique on this defense is when the opponent grabs the student in a good solid clinch. The student then posts both hands on the hips, creating space, and then cross posts, protecting from knees. From there, they bring the other hand across the face or neck, framing and creating more space in order to allow the other hand to slide inside and reverse the clinch. The second technique is done from the full clinch, again, posting on the hips, creating space, and cross posting. From there, we pop the elbow, bringing the head directly behind the shoulder in close contact, grabbing around the opponent and setting up for a takedown. Clinch number 3, the opponent clinches nice and tight, head against the chest, elbows tight around the jawline. The defender posts on the hips, steps back, pops the elbows, and drops into a takedown setup with the head up, wrapping both legs. This can be extended into a double leg takedown, but for the curriculum, we just do it as a setup. Done at real speed, it looks like this. Osotogari is performed from a basic clinch position. First, we do what we call kazushi by rotating and turning our partner while we take our first step. Then stepping through, sweeping the outside leg, controlling the body. Done at full speed, it looks like this. The single leg takedown is an extension of the single leg setup. So the opponent drops in with the setup. Notice how the knee is inside the ankle, wrapping the other leg. Her ear is on the belly button with her head straight up. From there, she stands, squeezing the leg between her knees, keeping pressure forward with her head. From there, she steps back with the outside leg, turning the opponent, sliding outside of the leg, coming to a full knee on stomach. And notice she controls the leg. Body weight is on the abdomen. The knee is pointed up and the foot out on the outside leg. Done full out, it looks like this. The break fall flow drill begins with a left hand break fall, then a right, coming up and doing a left shoulder roll. From there, we do a back break fall, switching our legs, going into a back roll, then a right shoulder roll, landing in a front break fall. Done full out, it looks like this. Good finish position with the head to the side. The key lock is done starting from side control. The person on top wants to push the outside hand to the mat. From there, she reaches around and grabs the wrist. Notice how the thumb is on top. Her other hand reaches under the bicep, grabbing her own wrist, again with the thumb on top. She wants to keep her head down during this whole process. Here, she'll slide both elbows on the mat, keeping pressure on the chest, and then pulling the elbows back to the body as tight as she can. She wants to then keep the back of the hand on the mat by rolling her wrist forward and then dragging the elbow back until the opponent taps. The baseball slide armbar is done starting from side control. The person on top is going to pop the elbow up as she drops her back hip to the mat. This pins the upper body. From there, she's going to swim her hand around the bicep, grabbing the elbow as she does a slide forward. From there, she wants to pin the opposite bicep to the mat. She wants most of her body weight on the other person. Here, she puts her heel over and into the crease between the shoulder and jawbone as tight as possible, squeezing the elbow down and lifting her hips up until the opponent taps. Turn on knees is first done by acquiring good frames across your opponent's body. From there, we bump up as high as possible, shooting our near side leg through the gap, trying to get our feet as straight away from the opponent as possible, reaching under, grabbing an underhook, and then pulling up to our knees into a guard position. Done at full speed, it looks something like this. Notice the extension, the feet are directly away from the opponent's head. A quick review of the grappling pattern up through the first 3 sections. First is the bump and roll. Then the basic cut pass. From there, shrimp escape to guard. Then we do the under over choke. Followed by the step over sweep. The under choke. Stepping off to side control. The key lock. The baseball slide armbar. And to finish, turning on knees, pulling your opponent back into guard.